Am I famous yet? Okay, I'm gonna wait. Anyway, do you family friendly stream? This ain't no family friendly stream over here. I can say fuck, shit, piss, motherfucker, cocksucker. Like, it's all open. It's all open games over here. I'm a huge proponent of free speech, so I don't. Like, unless the only exception I make is like obviously hurting people's feelings, but yeah, profanity totally fine by me. Obviously, no hate speech or anything like that, but you know, as long as it's respectful, we're all good. So literally, like, from the 1800s until literally the rest of time, the people who got to write about history happened to be the most privileged, most educated, wealthiest people in the entire world. And they didn't give a fuck about the average life of the average person. Hence, they didn't write about it. So if you feel like people in the medieval ages were more impressive, it's because you're reading about the most impressive 1% of the average person. Because nobody gave a fuck about how the average peasant lived. They didn't write about it, and therefore the historical record doesn't exist. That's the truth. Drink from my milk. Yeah. Most young people go through the phase of thinking that because they feel something strongly, they're the first people ever in the history of the world to feel that way, and therefore they think that what they're saying is profound by virtue of them feeling it. Because it's new to them, they think it's new to everyone. It takes a little time to realize that lots of people have felt the same way about something, you know? It's one of those lessons you only really learn with time. Yeah. Focus. Slap me in the ass.
You have just one attempt.
Here we go.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fuck you.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Lower.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
God damn, dude.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Stop it! Seriously!
31, 32, 33.
Yeah, that's as much as I can do. Oh, Jesus.
And he's dead.
Woo!
Respect, because
Fuck
he
you,
was
dude.
being beaten.
I'm gonna be like fucking have red marks on my
So
ass.
we leave the
I got it
guys
in the
for
moment.
3 minutes and they're doing push-ups.
Alright, go. Oh! You got her!
Bartender with, at that time, my boyfriend. Well, actually, I was helping around, sort of. I was sometimes working. He was working there as a bartender, in the like beach bar cafe thingy type of thing. And since you know it's a season, it's summer, a lot of people come in, so of course they leave a lot of tips. But we found out what works best. I got an idea, or like instead of just here's the jar for tips. We put our picture together, and actually that was a picture from a year before that of my birthday. We weren't together at that point. And I was wearing like a white-ish dress and something, and we put a picture there, and it was like getting like funds together for our wedding. And people were just drawn to it. They're like, oh my goodness, are you? Oh, here's more, here's like.
You scammed people with a fake wedding?
Well, I was still planning to marry the guy. It just didn't happen, okay? It's not like I was scamming.
Wow.
You want some cosplay? Here's your cosplay. I will crush my enemies. It's just this breathing tube is not like completely straight. So it just kind of does that sort of farting noise, but there we are.
Yo, if you only had mom's spaghetti. Oh shit. his palms spaghetti, knees weak, arms spaghetti, there's vomit on his sweater already.
Mom's spaghetti.
He's nervous, but on the surface looks calm.
Spaghetti.
To drop bombs, but it keeps on
Spaghetti.
What he wrote down, the whole crowd goes
Spaghetti.
He opens his mouth, the
spaghetti.
spaghetti won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti's run out, time's run over. Blow, snap back to spaghetti. Oh, he goes spaghetti. No, he's so spaghetti low. He's mad, but he won't give up spaghetti. No, he won't have it. We have this Reddit called r/am I the asshole,
Yes.
where people tell their personal
you're
stories
just
and ask if. Yeah, go ahead.
Who requests?
Elvis for Elvis.
Okay.
Cosmic Elvis, I hope you will fucking die in a fire.
What the fuck?
I hope. I am talking. Please be quiet, bitches. I want you all to burn. And I really hope that every single soul and particle of your body is gonna disappear. I hate you all. I don't know why this is turning on for you. But if this is what I need to do to make you happy, you're fucking welcome.
Shouldn't have asked. You shouldn't have asked.
What's interesting is, despite it being so scathing, there were only 2 swear words in that
Yeah,
entire.
I got carried away. I don't know. Like, I don't know where.
In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas in the Navy. Oh man, I love the way this looks. Hello, party people, it's your boy, the Goose. Although today I am, of course, the Captain. Bezos was saying hi earlier. But yeah, gonna finish my tea. Oh, Lane boy. Oh, buddy. Oh, well. So yeah, I'm just gonna drink a little tea and then we'll jump right in. I had a horrible, horrible day at work, so I am looking forward to escaping into the fantastical world of space. Space. Captain Goose and the HMS Honk. The warning siren doubles as the name of the ship. Honk. Yeah. Ah yes, step aboard the HMS Honk. It's the only ship that announces its name every time that it needs to warn other passing boats that it's, making way, or disembarking as well. It's very clever, if you think about it. Speaking of, Mr. Old World Slayer, thanks for being here, by the way. Are you aware of a YouTuber by the name of Internet Historian? He's caught some flack recently for doing a bit of a plagiarism, but he's got some good videos, and this whole ship thing actually reminds me of one of my favorite videos of his. I'm going to show you right here. Oh, you're familiar. Ah, okay, so you've seen the cost of Concordia. Maybe we've even talked about it. I remember the cost of Concordia. If you're familiar with this one. Well, for those of you who might not be, here's the link. Yes, is good? Okay. Well, for those of you who might not be aware of this Costa Concordia, is a ship in Italy that did the stupido. When the cazzo. He did the stupido. Shame about the plagies. Yeah, unfortunate. But, when the H-Bomber guy tells you, you gotta believe it. Yeah, when H-Bomber guy says someone did a plagies, you gotta do it. It was about the cave video. Apparently, Internet Historian literally ripped off a article that was written by some other guy and slightly changed the words up a little bit to make it seem like it didn't do it. But he got found out. It's a no bueno. It is a non bueno. Some might even call it a reverse bueno. Some might even call it an anti-bueno. It's true. I know all the Spanish. I am the ultimate Spaniard. And in fact, today we will in fact be channeling the ancestral no bueno y saborito. It's true. We will be channeling our inner ancestral exploradora, or possibly conquistadora, for we are going to be going out into space, and we'll meet a few aliens. There's a few more aliens we haven't met from our league, but something else I wanted to say. But then after that, we're going to explore space. It's crazy how you keep racking up those points, Old World Slayer. I'm impressed. It's like you're a loyal fan and a good friend or something. It's crazy. What the fuck? What's up with that? What's even up with that? Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. I know you can't stay for the whole stream. Honestly, I think we're gonna have a short one today because I kind of need to. I gotta get up pretty early tomorrow, so yeah. We might just leave this one to 2 hours. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Nah, I just bought them off the triads. Sold a kidney or two, yeah. One of them was even your own. Damn. I feel weird when I sit in this chair right now. I feel like something about the way that I'm sitting is weird because it's like it's hurting my shoulders for some reason. I need to be careful of that. Maybe I need to just step back a little bit. I've been like streaming like this. I need to. Okay, guys. So today we're gonna be playing Star Control 3. So I bet there's someone out there who's doing something like that. I bet that's someone's gimmick. Just like incredibly close, super close cam, just like on the nose. I bet that's someone's gimmick. I'm sure if we scour Twitch, we would find that somewhere. There's people doing all kinds of stupid shit. Closer! I haven't counted all the follicles. That's my superpower. That's what I can do. It's what makes me special. Well, it's what makes me the captain, really. That's... You know, we were in the League of Sentient Races, and we were deciding who was going to be the leader of the whole thing, you know, the captain, and I just, you know, went like this, just... And it was decided right there and then, you know, it was just like that, just... That was the end of the story. All right, let's get this started here. I need to set it up a little bit. It's a whole thing over here. It's a whole operation we got to do. Hey, Dex is here. Nose close-up was a wonderful time to join. What a time to join the stream. Can you imagine? It's like, hey, I wonder what this Apologist guy... Man, I wonder what this Apologist guy is getting up to right now. Just... No stream. Sorry about the noise. Hold on a second. All right, I think this is gonna work. There it is. Okay, cool. All right, let me just get set up here. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful. Boutique. Okay. My dear friends, shall we do a little recap? Last time on Star Control 3, we'd mostly just kind of explored the space of our immediate allies, the League of Sentient Races, and kind of just learned the general mechanics of the game, ship combat, planet building, colony building, all that stuff. Had a huge exposition dump, a lot of exposition was said. I hope everybody paid attention, it's going to be on the quiz later. We still have a few more species to meet. There's a couple more members of the League of Sentient Races that we have to catch up with. But after that, it's just full exploration and just trying to figure out what the world is all about. I'm really hoping that we'll also be able to build a research station on one of our colonies soon, because we need to start researching precursor artifacts right away. If I remember correctly, some of them, most of them are going to be necessary for quest markers, for completing certain quest objectives. But there are some that are also just like static benefits for us in general, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like for certain ships, it'll be like, these ships have like more attack power or something. So that's also going to be very, very helpful. And of course, we did a really good job last time of building our fuel reserves really quickly. So fuel will no longer be a consideration for the rest of the game, more or less, which is what I was hoping for. So now we can focus on ships and research and all that other stuff. That's the plan, as it were. All right, let's jump in. Wait. Oh, I started a new game. Oops. Miss scusi. Press the wrong button. Oops. I meant to press this button. The captain can leave his hat on. All right. I also remember that this is the thing we can do to change the rotation. So there's a couple of things we can do. I think the thing we want to do is to go to Velpunia and Nyx. Because we've already been to Hypnos. Or have we? Wait, have we not? Oh, I guess I must have saved before then. Oops. Okay, then we gotta go to Hypnos again. Sorry, guys. It's okay, we recorded it last time, I'll just do it again real quick. I thought I went to Hypnos, did I not? Oh no, we went, there it is. Hypnos is right there. You can leave your cat on. Alright, let's try to find Velpunia. Where is Velpunia? As we will discover these places one by one, hopefully looking for the right system will be less of a hassle, but you never know. And this is when I know what I'm looking for. Can you imagine just like blindly stumbling from one system to another, hoping to find what you need? I think if you ask ICOM, he gives you a hint sometimes. I know is a knock. Oh, there's Velpunia. Okay. Let's go to Velpunia. Who are we gonna meet this time? Hey!
To the captain of the League of Sentient Races, from Zorak, Urquan Master number 3. I am gratified that you have located us in such short order. Though we
yeah, you were the first.
To the Disari Quadrant on the wings of a new and unproven technology, our faith in you never faltered.
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, the previous villains of Star Control 2. The Urquan Kazurza. Yeah. Alright. That's great. Give me an update on your status, Zorath.
We have begun colonizing with zeal, and even now, our factories churn at full capacity to spawn our latest production model of the Dreadnought. Our fusion plasma weapons are more powerful than ever, and the warriors who fly the autonomous fighter craft launched by the Dreadnought are ever ready to die in service to the League.
I love it. I love it when they die. In service to the League, you see. Yeah.
We will stock your precursor vessel with Urquan Dreadnoughts. In return, we expect more planets for Urquan colonization.
Sounds like overcompensation for the days when you were the greatest threat to all sentient life in the galaxy.
We recognize that we have much to prove to you, to atone for our all-too-recent and all-too-lengthy doctrinal wars, which you brought to an end when you defeated us and destroyed our precursor battleship, the Samatra. In our reckless zeal to carry out our misdirected doctrines, we tried to enslave or obliterate all sentient life in the galaxy.
Yeah.
But now that is in the past, and we seek to aid you in your quest for the precursor artifacts that will stabilize the fabric of the space-time continuum.
It's all in the past now.
Yes, let us put such unpleasant memories behind us and rise up to grip this quadrant in our iron tendrils and tear its darkest secrets from its innermost heart. I mean, in a manner that respects the rights of all sentience, of course.
Of course, of course. I assume you meant that. It was in the subtext, you see. Of course, of course.
We are in alignment with you, Captain. How may the Urquan be of assistance to the elected leader of the League of Sentient Races?
Alright, tell me about the Dreadnoughts. I'm pretty sure I remember, but just remind me, please. What do they do?
The Dreadnought is a prime fighting vessel. It is the most powerful ship known in our home quadrant.
Okay, hold
The
on.
only ship to rival it in sheer firepower was the Korra Marauder. Of course, that doesn't count one-of-a-kind precursor vessels like your old one, or your new one. The Dreadnought has an immensely powerful medium to long-range weapon that fires rapid fusion plasma blasts. But its strongest feature is its ability to launch autonomous fighters. The fighters each contain valuable crew members, so try not to abandon them in space. Make certain not to command the Dreadnought to launch all its fighters, or you risk leaving the Dreadnought vulnerable to a lucky enemy strike. Also, make sure not to command the ship to engage in a high-speed tactical retreat while the fighters are still harrying the foe, or the fighters will expire in space. Remember, this ship was designed by Urquan, and Urquan are unfamiliar with retreat.
I love that. Oh man, these guys are great. Yeah, thanks for the tips.
We seek to serve.
Amazing. Yeah, I remember the Urquan battleships they're strong. They have a lot of dudes and they're a bit slow, but they're formidable. The fighters thing, it's very situational because there's lots of ships that pick off small things. Also, the fighters get lost in asteroids. Also, like they get lost all over the place. I usually don't use the fighters all that often. It's usually just like pew pew in the front. Autonomous, containing crew members. Well, they just meant like I don't have to direct them. I don't have to tell them what to do. That's what they meant. They're autonomous in the sense that like they choose what to do, which is usually go straight for the enemy, you know? Hey, Mihai Temp. Hi, Almighty Pavel. At ease, soldier. Or sailor, as the case may be. Hey, Mihai Temp, welcome to the stream. Tell me about the history of the Urquan.
The Chronicle of the Urquan is a history of the greatest triumphs and deepest regrets.
It's true.
We nearly enslaved or exterminated all the races of our home quadrant, as Urquan fought Urquan in the vicious doctrinal wars. In retrospect, our tragedy could have been foreseen in our origins.
What do you mean?
The Urquan evolved as solitary hunters on a hostile world, and we quickly became the dominant predator on the planet. The only threat to us came from other Urquan. Civilization did not come easily to us. We earned it by mastering the fierce territoriality and murderous desires that nearly obliterated our species in wars fought with crude clubs and wars fought with atomic weapons. But we survived our own hatreds and formed a cooperative planetary culture. This level of achievement allowed us to explore our own solar system in atomic-powered ships.
Oh boy.
Then we met the Tallow. In our xenophobia and paranoia, we attacked on sight. In spite of our reckless aggression, the Tallow had glacial patience. A lesser race
I love that.
would have blasted us back to the
Glacial?
Stone Age or exterminated us before we could spread to the stars. Instead, they offered us membership in their confederation, called the Sentient Milieu.
I remember.
We again conquered the hunting beast within us to become a starfaring race and cooperative members of the Milieu.
I believe the Sentient Milieu are the organization from Star Control 1, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so these guys have been around for a while, is what I'm saying. Yeah, tell me about the Tallow, actually. I'm curious.
The Tallow were a slow, serene, quiet race. Of all the species we have met, only the Tallow did not trigger our instinctive territoriality.
Ah.
They were the only people we could talk to without the hunter inside us screaming, "Kill the interloper, rip out its life." We believe that their rock-like, silicon-based biology was the vital factor that made the Tallow seem non-threatening to us. Whatever the reason, they cared about the Urquan and respected our potential when all other races saw only a brutal enemy to be destroyed. With their unconditional acceptance and devoted guidance, we grew into a proud and mighty race.
Okay, I have a question though.
They were the only species we ever called friend. And then, we met the Dinyari.
Okay, but does that mean that you want to kill me because I'm an interloper? Is that what he just admitted to? That like everybody else they talk to, they have this like instinct to. Well, you're holding it in. I gotta say, oh man. Tell me about the sentient milieu.
Nearly 25,000 Earth years ago, our home quadrant birthed the greatest confederation of starfaring races ever known. The sentient milieu existed to provide a safe haven for emerging sentient species.
Okay.
It governed itself with an enlightened respect for all species, much like your League of Sentient Races. The 6 founding races were the Tallow, the Draw, the Phaz, the Maelnoom, the Yuli, and the Yuptar.
Nope.
They even found a place for the Urquan, who could not tolerate the presence of other sentient beings. The Tallow championed our membership and ameliorated the trouble we caused. We became scouts and solitary explorers for the milieu. We proved our worth over and over again, defending the milieu from slavers and dictators. We are excellent fighters because we do not fear death.
Okay.
We know that if we do our duty, in our next life, we will be reborn as another Urquan.
Oh.
Our association with the Tallow and the milieu lasted for 3,000 years. 3,000 of the brightest years in the painful and tormented history of the Urquan. 3,000 years until the day of the Dinyari.
Okay, what's up with those guys?
On a routine planetfall, we discovered some anomalous energy readings, a sign of precursor installations. There, we met a race of bloated, evilly intelligent toad-like creatures called the Dinyari. They possessed ghastly psychic powers to control the minds of other sentient beings.
Oh, yeah.
And they wanted to rule the entire universe. They enslaved our minds and forced us to transport them to the milieu's capital world.
Right.
The insidious war for dominance was quick and nearly bloodless. Within weeks, the Dinyari had psychically dominated 6 of the 7 races in the sentient milieu, but they could not control the Tallow. We suspect that the same unusual rock-like biology that made the Tallow seem non-threatening to the Urquan also gave the Tallow natural immunity to the Dinyari's psychic compulsion. But the Tallow had no immunity to the weapons of the Urquan. While the Tallow labored to create a device to free us, the Dinyari ordered us to open fire on our dearest friends.
Oh, honey, no.
The Tallow refused to take up arms against us and were slaughtered. To our eternal shame, we committed genocide, burning them from the face of the galaxy.
Fuck. Oh man, that's depressing. God, can you imagine? Jesus. I remember the Dinyari because they were in Star Control too. And they were like, yeah, they were really, really super enslaved for what they did. Damn. Okay, tell me about the Dinyari some more. Let's go even darker.
The Dinyari were evil, hateful, depraved creatures from a world they called Lilandi. We don't know how they got their mental powers, or why a race with such powerfully advanced minds was isolated on one planet. We know little about them, save that they were the greatest menace the galaxy has ever known.
Alright, what happened then?
For thousands of years, we were unthinking slaves to the Dinyari, carrying out their every depraved command. Like the 5 other surviving races of the old milieu, we had no choice but to obey. The Dinyari's compulsion was too strong to resist. The Dinyari said the Urquan were their favored slaves because we were so easily compelled. but we prefer to think that we were simply the most mentally sensitive.
Yeah, it's a good
We
thing.
were forced to destroy those races which did not serve with the efficiency and speed demanded by the Dinyari. They decided that the Yuli and the Draw were inferior. They instructed us to incinerate their worlds, and we did. The once great sentient milieu degenerated into nothing more than a great galactic prison camp. But when the Dinyari sought to manipulate the Urquan genes, they brought about their own downfall.
How do they manipulate the genes?
The Dinyari were not content just to exploit our bodies and corrupt our minds. They blasphemously defiled the very soul of our race by toying with the priceless genetic codes that created us, using ancient precursor technology. They ruptured the Urquan into two sub-races.
Oh.
They created the green Urquan to be administrators and planners, and they made the black Urquan to be warriors and builders.
That's
Our
racist!
species would never be the same again.
Yeah. Damn, dude, what happened?
A brilliant green Urquan researcher named Kazurzah made the cataclysmic discovery that led to the violent overthrow of the Dinyari slave empire. Black and green Urquan joined together and fought their oppressors.
Wait, but how?
Galaxy-spanning empires do not fall easily. The war raged on for years of ceaseless agony. We allied with races like the
Okay, this is gonna gloss
Fads,
over
a
how?
new
Okay,
ally
fine,
from the
fine.
sentient milieu. Finally, the great Urquan slave revolt was won. But in our jubilation over our great victory, we sowed the seeds of a greater downfall.
Okay, yeah, please describe his discovery. That's what I want to know. How did you guys get past the mind control?
Kazurzah had been commanded to study the severe mental trauma caused by long-term exposure to the Dinyari's psychic compulsion. Kazurzah knew that when a slave died, the Dinyari who controlled the slave had to rapidly disconnect from the slave's mind, or the Dinyari would die as well. But Kazurzah discovered that the Dinyari also temporarily disconnected when the slave experienced extreme, nearly lethal pain.
Oh,
Kazurzah entered a state of excruciating pain, and in a moment of freedom, broadcast this secret to the entire universe. In all parts of the Dinyari slave empire, the Urquan gashed open their own bodies, burned themselves, hurled themselves into jagged heaps of scrap metal. Anything to purchase the few precious seconds of freedom necessary to grab the nearest Dinyari and crush the bleeding creature to jelly. This primitive mortification of the body gave way to more sophisticated tactics. Alas, Kazurzah did not survive to see the day that the Urquan perfected a ghoulish torture device called the excruciator. They inserted the excruciator directly into their own brains, where it unleashed an unending stream of agony, which released them from the grip of the hated Dinyari. The gutless slavers squeamishly recoiled from the minds of the Urquan and were slaughtered. We butchered most of the Dinyari, but made the mistake of leaving some alive to serve as our translators.
yeah. That was a bit of a mistake. Papa is saying, hello, did you already finish Baldur's Gate? Yes, we finished it, and now we're on to this game. Damn, dude. Damn. The Excruciator. Just like... That's the price of freedom. Alright, so you left some Dinyari alive after all that?
Exterminating the Dinyari was not punishment enough to satisfy the Urquan, who had suffered enslavement, biogenetic degradation, and years of screaming pain. A slow death was too kind a fate for such monsters. The combined Urquan starfleets decided to inflict a vicious form of poetic revenge upon the Dinyari. We genetically modified them.
Ah.
We gutted their minds, turning them into sub-sentient dumb animals. That way, they could never again dominate our minds, and we could stop using the excruciators. And then we further degraded these once omnipotent creatures by forcing them to serve as our translators. They became our talking pets.
Alright. I mean, that's one form of payback. The music is cool in this game? Yeah, it's got this quirky little 90s charm to it. This game came out in 1996, so yeah. Why do you need translators?
After the horrors of the Dinyari slave empire, the Urquan had become more xenophobic than ever. We considered all other races so grossly inferior that merely speaking directly to another race was a revolting act.
I see.
We used our talking pets to do that dirty job.
Well, I'm sorry you have to do the dirty job now. I'm guessing his opinion has changed since then. So what happened next?
We had won the Urquan slave revolt and were the preeminent power in the galaxy. After years of mind-wrenching agony, we refused to ever be enslaved again. But our racial divisions were deep, and we could not cooperate on this goal. In our paranoia, we split into two subspecies factions and created two conflicting doctrines designed to ensure our freedom. We Green Urquan now called ourselves the Kazurza, in honor of the Urquan who triggered the revolt. The Black Urquan called themselves the Kora, in honor of the charismatic fleet officer who commanded them.
Charismatic?
Neither faction would embrace the doctrine of the other faction, and so we fought another long and bloody war, this time against each other.
Describe these two doctrines, please. Tell me.
The Green Kazurza established the path of now and forever, a doctrine which required all other sentient species to serve as our slaves or have their planets forever imprisoned beneath impenetrable force shields. The Black Kora found this plan too complicated and marred by the same error that brought down the Dinyari, the mistake of allowing potential enemies to live. They created a simpler alternative. Their eternal doctrine called for the systematic eradication of all sentient life in the universe, all except the Urquan. Before we could stop them, they cleansed the homeworld of the Yuptar, destroying yet another milieu race. We protected the milieu race called the Faz beneath an impenetrable slave shield and stopped the Kora before they could destroy the planet of the last remaining free race, the Male Noom. We challenged them, and as we fought, the Male Noom slipped away. We were never able to find the Male Noom again, but it did not matter. We had matters of far greater import before us. The first great doctrinal war had begun.
For each kind of character, there's a separate musical theme, I guess? Yeah, basically. Well, yeah. There's a bunch of different species, and yeah, every time you talk to them, they have their own theme. And there's also a few other ones for like different situations, but for the most part, yeah. That's how it is. I'm sorry for this huge exposition dump, but we need to get through this, because this is like, first of all, it's cool history, but secondly, yeah, it's necessary. Alright, so what happened next?
Our doctrinal war raged for decades, and ravaged worlds that had barely begun to recover from the horrors of the Dinyari slave empire. The two Urquan subspecies careened down the path to mutually assured destruction when the Green Kazurza discovered a precursor battleship.
Right.
This massive vessel, which we called the Samatra, was infinitely more powerful than any ship ever seen before. It sliced through the Kora forces in just a few days and defeated them utterly.
Alright.
But we Kazurza were humble in victory and allowed our Kora relatives to live. Besides, we were no longer convinced that our doctrine was superior to theirs. We decided to put both doctrines to the test in opposite halves of the galaxy and determine which was superior. We exiled the tattered Kora fleet to travel in a direction that went against the spin of the galaxy, while we traveled in the other direction. When the Urquan would meet again, we would fight in ritual combat. The superior doctrine would prevail, and that faction would control the precursor battleship.
Oh,
if
interesting.
the eternal doctrine proved strong enough to let the Kora rebuild their shattered strength and actually defeat us, we would stand aside and let them kill every sentient being in the galaxy.
I'm guessing like without the battleship though, right? Because that's a huge, thumb on the scale, I would assume. Have a good stream. Good night. Good night, Popwas. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, then what happened?
Many millennia later, the two Urquan factions met in a large area centered near the Craterus constellation to fight the second and final doctrinal war. The Kora were armed with the resources of the many races they had exterminated. The Kazurza were aided by 8 great races arranged in a rigid hierarchy, which we called the Hierarchy of Battle Thralls.
I remember those guys.
Our war was going splendidly until you appeared on the scene.
Well, you know me. We don't need to know about the hierarchy. But then what happened?
We imprisoned many worlds to save them from the horrors of the Eternal Doctrine. One of these worlds was your planet, Earth. We did not know that a colony of Earthlings had left the planet and crash-landed on Unzerbal, an undiscovered precursor planet. Evidently, you were born there, grew up with precursor artifacts for play toys, and found you had an affinity for the powerful devices.
That's right.
You were able to create a precursor ship and use its power to unify many enslaved and shattered races into a formidable alliance. You were able to find the one remaining sentient Dinyari that still had its compulsion powers, as well as a hatred for the Urquan. And you found the mind shield that the Tallow had built to save us from the Dinyari. You cleverly employed all these things to approach and blow up the Urquan Samatra battleship. Both the Kazurza and the Korra were crushed, and neither doctrine prevailed. It was as if the Tallow had reached across the eons to smite the Urquan, their genocidal proteges.
Damn, that's poetic as hell. Of course, it might seem a little bit weird that this person is telling us what we did back to us as if we don't know, but again, it's exposition. This happened in the previous game. The developers just assumed you didn't play that one yet, so yeah. That's one way to look at it.
The remaining Korra refused to surrender. They were taken into custody by your alliance and remanded to our care. The remaining Kazurza surrendered, realizing that neither doctrine was correct.
Oh.
All Urquan gave up our reliance on the Dinyari to translate for us, and now speak directly. You did not destroy either faction of Urquan, and representatives of Green Urquan came along on the expedition to demonstrate our new status as functioning members of the League. Even though there are Korra observers in our expedition, we brought none of their marauder ships to the Kasari Quadrant. Daily contact with the Korra reminds us of the great punishment we must bear.
What punishment is that?
The unnatural genetic division of Green and Black Urquan remains to this day,
right,
causing no end of sorrow and distress for us. We feel palpable pain to look upon an opposing member of our divided species. Our race will never be whole again, and there may be no hope for the two factions but to partition our species forever.
Oh man, that sucks. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be some genetic magic we can do to... No? I don't remember that happening in this game, so maybe not. Shame. Well, let's get back to work.
Yes.
Nothing further this time. Carry on, Urquan Lord Zorath.
May your mission meet with the greatest success.
I sure hope so. Let's take some of these battleships. Alright, what do you got here? Okay, so yeah, fuel is no longer a huge consideration. We can tuck that down a little bit. Ships are good. Factory, yeah, might as well. Oh, yeah, might as well start building. And yeah, refine more than you mind because you've already gathered a hell of a lot. Look at that. Great. Okay, then we should be good. Very nice. I'll even take some Urquan with me because I think they're no, their temperature preferences are about the same, but still, they make good ships. We'll take about 50 of them. Yeah. We got a whole gaggle. Oh, what's up? The Mycot are still complaining. I've come there twice and they haven't said anything new. Alright, whatever. Do we have any anomalies? I don't think so. We have a couple of planets with some resources, but not a lot. Okay, then I think we can leave this one pretty safely. Alright, the last system that we need to go to is a system called Nyx, which is where we will find the ores. Perhaps my personal favorite of the League races. And I think once we get there, you'll see why. They're special. They're very special. They're quite special. But I know that Nyx is like really, really far away from the rest of them. It's like in one of the like corners here somewhere. Watch it be right in the center. But I distinctly remember Nyx being like super far away from the rest of them. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there's Picus. We have to remember Picus. That will also be very helpful. Come on. Damn, I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it. Oh my god. Crap. It's got to be around here somewhere. Now I gotta scrub these again. Gotta try to be very, very meticulous about this. I straight up forgot. I straight up forgot. Well, this sure will save us a hell of a lot of time. All right, let's go look for Nyx. Where is it? Whoa. Up.
I offer you greetings, my shining one. We Arelu are so pleased to behold you again. You surpass our greatest expectations.
I need an adult.
We are very proud of how far you have come since we defeated the hierarchy.
I need an adult.
Together recently. So long ago, depending on your proximity to time. But it was a glorious victory, and one that becomes you so. And now, behold.
Oh God, that bump! I forgot about that bump.
New precursor vessel at your command. Our vested interests in your development have been richly rewarded.
God, his head is bumbling around. Oh God, I forgot about these guys. Hey, Arelu. When the Teletubbies grow up to become adults, yeah, they shed their proverbial pajamas and become these freaks. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Arelu, the mentor race to our humans, I guess you could say. These are basically the in-game equivalent of the gray aliens that would probe us and abduct us in the 1950s. They were watching over us and like watching our development for some reason that they neglect to explain. Your shining one? Should I pretend to be dumb? No, I know who these guys are. Yeah, good to see you too, buddy.
We are well pleased, my bright and shining one. Your achievements glow, but your potential shines.
I'm so glad. I got some questions, buddy.
The human mind is so direct. Although such behavior might be viewed as impolite from a more mature race, a younger race like yours must be accorded a wide latitude.
Thanks.
Your kind is so short-lived that in order to accomplish anything, you must get to the heart of the matter immediately, lest you die before you see the task completed.
You don't even know the half of it, buddy. So, where have you been since we defeated the hierarchy of battle thralls together?
We are many places at many times. This place is an easy place, one of the 10 easy places.
Oh, there's 10 of them.
At different times, we explore different easy places and places in between. That is our way. Oh, I can see from the look in your eyes that I have confused you again.
No,
I
no.
am silly. Please disregard my words.
No, I totally got that. I was following completely. Yeah, for sure. So how did the Airlu get here with hyperspace not working?
Our ships move between our home and true space through weaknesses in the interdimensional fabric. We generate these portals artificially with focused dimensional fatigue rays. We gave you such a portal spawner for your battle against the Urquan hierarchy. We were so pleased to help guide our shining ward to victory.
Why don't I still have it?
Though you clearly do not need such a thing now.
Oh, okay.
Your warp bubble engines convey you through true space with ease.
Yeah, my precursor vessel doesn't need a. Okay, I don't need it, but like my allies could use one. Can you maybe get one, Les?
No.
No?
You mustn't use such technology again. We gave you a portal spawner so that you could defeat the hierarchy. Our gift was necessary despite the dangers. Without our gifts and guidance, the hierarchy would have been victorious, leading to greater catastrophes for your beautiful, unspoiled race. Now, events beyond your understanding dictate that we restrain you from further use of the device. You must trust us.
You must trust us. The plot demands it. If we gave you this device now, it would make the game too easy, you see. Oh, man. What dangers are you talking about? You didn't tell me any of this before.
You desire honesty, and that is what I offer.
What?
You ask for illumination, but I cannot offer that. Such illumination would be too bright for your mind.
Oh, yeah.
Understand that the portal spawner has served its purpose. The hierarchy was defeated. Your unspoiled people are safe.
Woo! What do you know about interdimensional fatigue?
You humans must learn patience. Always instinct. We admire instinct, though we possess none ourselves.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, these guys are gonna be vague as hell. I don't actually feel this way, but I'm just gonna find out what he's gonna say. So, are you taking credit for the defeat of the hierarchy? Because I think I did most of the work on that job.
You are angered, embarrassed?
Nah, just curious.
We look upon your deeds with pride. What are you if not the embodiment of the best qualities of your race? We hope that you do not begrudge us our pride, knowing our efforts help to bring about your accomplishments.
Okay, I have a question on another topic.
Ask me what you will, my shining one.
So yeah, I wanted you guys for this mission, but we couldn't find you.
Forgive us if we forget the importance you attach to such events as this. Our context is infinitely broader than yours in scope, both in space and time. Nevertheless, to please you, I shall try to recall. Yes, now I remember. The Aderlu were where we always are. You simply didn't look in the right place. Or perhaps in the right time. Then you did not need us, so we did not come. Now you do need us, so we are here.
Oh, okay, you've arrived. I see, okay. Sorry. The 13-year-old in me is just giggling. Alright. That's good enough for me. I have a question on a different subject.
Ask me what you will, my shining one.
Yeah, so these guys, their whole MO is just gonna be like showing up at random times and like giving us clues when they think it's right to steer us in the right direction or whatever. Ugh. My theory has always been that we eventually become them. That's my theory. That like, they're actually like our descendants from the way, way, way future or something. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but like they do look pretty similar, so yeah. What do you know about the problems with the fabric of space?
Recent events have caused the universe to lose some of that stability, at least locally. More I cannot say at the present.
Tell us about your origins.
Your curiosity is understandable, even heartening. But to explain the origins of the Erilu would require a common language for wonders such as time, that you have too limited a frame of reference to comprehend. Even your translation devices cannot convey them to you. Though it fills me with sadness to do such a thing, I must refuse your request. Perhaps one day your descendants will be ready to hear our story. I make you this.
I don't like how excited he is, man.
I will follow your line and explain our existence to the first child that is born with the capability of understanding.
Well, joke's on you. I'm not gonna have any kids, ha! I'm infertile. Oh, shit. Tell us about your history.
We are not from your space or your time. We are from realms that you only understand in theory. We take little interest in true space, except when we discovered your race.
So why are we so special?
We have known your kind from the very start. We call ourselves the Erilu Valile, from the name given to us by an ancient Earth culture.
Oh. Why did you take such an interest in humans? Why us?
We are drawn to the great potential of your race. We have protected and guided and molded your race from the beginning. When humankind reached the stars and joined the alliance of free stars, we had to reveal ourselves for your safety. After the Urquan enclosed Earth in a slave shield, it was clear that your people would now be safe without us. We decided to return to our nook in time. But then, you appeared, a human child born on Unzervold, commandeering a precursor vessel and challenging the full might of the Urquan. We knew that humans needed us again, and we returned, just as we return now.
I see. So you guys went AWOL? No, yeah, it's the same idea. I get it. All right, then what happened?
We returned to assist you then, and with our guidance, the Urquan were beaten. With the threat past, you did not need our direct intervention. We pursued other matters.
Okay.
After the collapse of hyperspace, we knew you would need our help again, and here we are.
Why don't your lips move when you speak?
I do not speak, my child, but it is a natural mistake to make. But once the thought blossoms on the Erilu mind, it shakes loose many seeds which carry on the solar wind.
What?
If they should float past a psyche that is fertile with sentience, they can take root and grow.
Oh, okay.
You humans still express your thoughts through cumbersome vocal gyrations. But you are such a fresh and vigorous race that seeing the exertion of speech is becoming to you. Hearing your speech evokes rich memories. But your species shatters old limitations quickly, do you not? Deeper capacities are flowering in your species as reflected by humans with, what crude term do you apply to them? Psi ratings? Perhaps one day you will have children or grandchildren with these capacities.
We got psychics? Oh, well that's fun. Also, is it just me or is this guy? I swear, like I'm really glad I'm only seeing him from the shoulders up because he's probably touching himself all kinds of ways down there. The way he's talking about us, man, I don't know. We can't reach your quasi-space homeworld from here. How do we contact you?
When you need us, the Erilu will find you.
Okay. I would appreciate more specific information.
You shall have it. The Supacs are in danger, my child. You may find them in the realm beyond quasi-space portal M. I will now transmit those coordinates to your ship.
Okay, we gotta go to Portal M. If you're so worried, why don't you come with me? I could use some of your ships.
As much as we would like to accompany you to share in your accomplishments, this cannot be. We are otherwise engaged at present. The Erelu hope to influence events through you with our advice. More we cannot offer, but our words should suffice.
Well, you actually gave us some useful info once, so that's good. What about the ores? We can't find them either. Are they in danger as well?
You may find the answers at the quasi-space portal. The ores are more a danger than endangered.
Right, I forgot. These guys don't like the ores. They're. The ores are dimensional travelers like you, isn't that right?
The ores are dimensional travelers, but are not like the Erelu.
Yeah.
They are a projection into this realm from elsewhere.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, I'll check it out. Bye.
I wish you good fortune, Shining One. We shall meet again.
Cool! Oh, I found Nyx, by the way. Alright, well. There's the Araloo. The creepy protectors. They're eager. Alright. Let's go actually meet the greatest... Oh, there's an anomaly here. I will leave the anomaly for now because I'll forget it's there otherwise. Let's go straight into the portale. Portalinho. Yeah.
Message from translation computer. Incoming transmission from the ores. Little progress has been made in furthering the capability of this computer to translate the ores language. Because of the unorthodox composition of the ores language, this translation includes many lingual best fits. For clarity, these best fits are denoted by asterisk pairs. Overall accuracy of translation? Unknown.
Let's fucking go!
Translation begins.
Let's go!
Hello, hello. We are happy to squirt sometime. This is a fun time. You found ores in our slippery place. Certainly you are silly cows. Now we must spit. Are you spitting?
I have waited so long to be called a silly cow. Fucking love the ores, man. I love these guys. Yes! What are you ores doing here?
Other places too much hurt. So ores slipped here. Here it is smooth and bright and no one hurt. But now this is not our house. Ores will go back to Sad Town.
Sad
There
Town?
we will have parties. So the sad, lonely bubbles will make more special sauce.
Oh,
Be
God.
happy. It is best.
I love it when the sad, lonely bubbles make the special sauce. It's what I live for. Oh man, our warp bubble dropped us in true space. How did you get here?
We slid from outside to inside. You are lonely bubble.
Okay.
You cannot slide like oars, but you can be connected. All campers can be connected. This is soon, but you are even more silly cows and almost even slippery.
Oh.
You are so many lonely, juicy bubbles.
Oh, we're juicy now. Oh, damn. Okay, so lonely bubbles, I'm guessing, is like species that can only live in true space. Yeah, Jesus, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll try my best to translate to the best of my ability, but it's gonna be a tough one. I can take you to your colony planet. Will you join my battle group?
We are too happy. You invite ours to your house. We can be special together. So much enjoyment. But first, we are squeezing the juice.
Okay.
Later, we shall come to your house. We are connecting. Happy campers are good for fun parties.
Okay. So, where are the Supacs?
Where are Supacs? Supacs are not here. Oars are here. Where should Supacs play? Above or below? We smelled the Supacs again in the slippery place, but they are too sticky. It was Rumple.
Frumple?
They tried to play, but they could not find the campground. It is Rumple.
Frumple? They're just making words up now. What happened to the soup box?
Not enough juice.
Oh.
Supacs are
Extra sick.
ours dance
Dance
at the
party.
more juice, but not enough.
Special sauce.
Damn.
Too much
Sadness.
for all. There was no fun. Now Supacs are
Crumple.
no more smiley time. Do you agree?
It certainly isn't smiley time. It sounds like... Wait, are you saying that you tried to rescue the soup box?
We
Smelled
the Supacs. They were
sick.
so they made the.
Special sauce.
It is too sad.
Wait, maybe making the special sauce means dying? Wait, did you kill the soup box?
The
Joke.
is
Sorry.
you are.
Silly.
That is too much fun again.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no. All right, well, yeah, let's move on, I guess.
Of course,
Campers.
only can get into
Heavy space.
Right.
once you are
Connected.
always can
Pulling campers inside.
for a.
Party.
Oh, what?
You
Spit.
slowly, so I will spit slower.
Yes, please.
I say for extra fun, you must
Play.
the
Game.
oars
Play.
and
Quick babies. Play.
Oh.
you know the
Quick babies.
they are always
Jumping in front.
no fun.
Ah, the Araloo. This I remember, yes. They call the Araloo the quick babies. And jumping ahead means, like, because they're, like, going through time. I know that one. I agree, the quick babies are... They're something. I will not spit, thank you all the same.
Silly cow.
You are more funny than several.
Haha.
You can't
Smell.
the
Pretty colors.
so you must.
Spit.
You make me want to,
Expand.
but I should not. It is too.
Lovely.
Okay, so smelling means, like, using psychic powers. So these guys are also psychic. I see. Spitting is like... Well, that makes sense, yes. It's using vocal commands. Smelling is... being psychic. Cool. So the Supacs, I guess, were also psychic. Spoiler alert, we never meet the Supacs in this game. Alright, see you later.
Where
Wait.
are soup? They try.
I mean, sorry,
Of course,
see you later.
that is.
Funny.
You think you
See.
oars, but oars are not.
Light reflections.
Right.
Maybe you think oars are
Many bubbles.
too. It is such a joke.
Mhm.
Oars are not
Many bubbles.
like.
Campers.
Oars are just oars. I am oars. I am one with many.
Fingers.
Right.
My
Fingers.
reach through into
Heavy space.
and you
See.
oars, but it is really.
Fingers.
Maybe you do not even.
Smell.
That is
No.
sad.
Smelling pretty colors.
Is the best.
Game.
Well, there you go, my dear friends. There you go. Wait, did they join us or no? Oh, I see, there we go. And they've already colonized their own planet. Okay. Well, we can grab their ships.
Sir, coordinates for quasi-space portal M have been integrated into League charts. This phenomenon is located within the Nix system.
You don't say, ICOM.
ICOM offline.
Next.
Sir, a routine sweep of debris in the local area has uncovered what appears to be the remnants of a spaceship.
Ooh. Well, let's check it out.
ICOM offline.
I'm guessing it's where the anomaly is. But first we talk to Oars again.
Hello to our.
House.
Do you feel
Better.
yet? You are,
Campers.
and you will enjoy,
The change.
but maybe not yet. Let's
Spitting.
the fun words for several
Pieces.
and then surprising things.
I love surprising things. Are you guys okay now?
We like to be.
Together.
Okay.
Do you want to be
Together.
with us? Always the other.
Sad animals.
Go away.
Sad
But
animals.
first, we have lots of fun. Too many fun is not enough. Do you agree?
Oh.
I think you
Smell.
like you do.
I don't know if too many fun is not enough. I'll have to think about that. It might be. Huh. I'm glad we got along so well. Remember when we kicked the hierarchy's butt together? Those were good times.
We came
Together.
to
Dance.
very many. We gave you our
Heavy space.
ships with the
Go. Go.
so you could
Dance.
with the
Silly cow.
and the
Go. Go.
was going fastest to enter the ships of the other. It was too much happy time. We
Played.
with you at the Ta'alo.
Playground.
Are you remembering best?
Yes.
Ta'alo spread to the
Pretty place.
because Dinyari were chasing them. Then Dinyari was sleeping, so Oz can
Chased.
them. Then we had a
Party.
they were even better
Campers.
than you. Do not feeling bad. You are good enough,
Campers.
but not yet.
Maybe party, they mean like battle? Maybe war? Alright, give me some of your nemesis ships.
Do you know? Oars can
Dance.
very well, since you are a happy,
Camper.
and oars can give
Heavy space.
ships for
Dancing.
oars will give.
Thanks. Tell us about your history.
Here is
Good news.
6 or 9
Pieces.
ago, myself, the oars, did not even
Smell.
your.
Level.
Can you believe? It is so.
Silly.
It is such a.
Happy town.
Then the Andersons made some,
Slippery places.
and then the oars can.
Smell.
Oh.
It
Smells.
so good, oars are surprised. I myself pushed the
Fingers.
into the,
New town.
and there are so many.
Campers.
We must
Dance.
with the Anderson. Then we can
Smell.
the Araloo. Again, they are.
Jumping in front.
It is always. There is,
Juice squeezing.
and then we are not so.
Rumble.
Finally, we find you, the
Happy campers.
and the Ta'alo
Playground.
for sliding through. Where are the Ta'alo? There they are. It is too much fun. Then there is no more hierarchy. We are too happy in this.
Slow time. Heavy space.
It is a better
Level.
for games. Then is the
Stuck.
in the
Slippery places.
and the coming to here. This is the everything story. Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle. I got all of that with no confusion whatsoever. Hey, Glenish is over here. What's up, buddy? Ooh, with the nice emote. Nice. Hey, welcome to the stream. We are talking to the oars, the most comprehensible species in this entire game. I love these guys so much. All right, tell me about the nemesis. What is it? What is that? What that nemesis do?
Our ships have the.
Go. Go.
Oh yeah.
Do you know? These are best for letting go near
Heavy space.
planet bodies. Then
Go. Go.
can going fastest to enter ships of the.
Other.
Then it is.
Happy time.
I totally got all of that. Yeah, we're gonna use the go-go. Yeah, sorry, the go. So, what do you think of the other races of the league?
Campers.
Are.
Campers.
But there is hiding
Silly cow.
out of.
Many bubbles.
It is not okay.
Quick babies.
Are too much trouble. And Cyrene are.
Bad.
And
Silly cows.
it is the case.
Wait, actually, are they? I thought it was the Araloo. Who are the quick babies?
Yes. You are
Anticipating.
about the Araloo.
Quick babies.
Yeah.
They are from.
Outside.
It is the same as oars, but not. Oars are from.
Below.
Araloo are from.
Above.
Oh.
Ours does not like Araloo. Araloo are too much trouble. We cannot have
Parties.
when Araloo always.
Jumping in front.
It makes ours
Rumble.
so much. These are
Fat.
words.
They sure are. Tell me about the Cyrene.
It is too much about the.
Silly cows.
Cyrene are using their
Nasty tricks.
to
Smell.
all secrets every day.
Mm-hmm.
Not only,
Campers.
but oars. It is so.
Rumble.
We are not happy. It is soon they are using the.
Tricks.
To
Dominion.
the.
Alliance.
And
What?
then what? No more.
Campers.
So bad. It is better to not ignore, or else there is so much problems.
They're gonna dominate the. Okay. That's a big accusation all of a sudden. What are they doing?
I am already explaining.
Sorry. I guess that's enough about the other races.
I am telling the
Alliance.
story. It is too much. You are learning about the Cyrene. You are, but then what? After this, you are so happy you are not.
Spitting.
The many questions to.
Not campers.
It is not good for.
Silly cows.
Who use the.
Nasty tricks.
To grab the secrets. It is.
Sad town.
Okay. Nice hat. Yeah, I know. Isn't it great? Oh man, I'm so happy with this hat. Yeah. Good stream. All right. Take care, Tianish. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, it's with an L. I've been calling you Tianish this whole time. It's with an L. I'm so sorry. I will keep calling you Tianish because that's what I remember you as. But good night. If Toby Fox had this species in mind when working on Delta Run, that would explain certain things. These guys, I love the oars. They're so good. Quick babies. Okay, what do you... I'm almost afraid to ask. What do you know about the precursors?
Extra silly cows.
Oh, okay.
Biggest
Party time.
would be happy days with.
Extra silly cows.
They're extra
but
silly.
ours can't.
Smelling.
Them.
Oh,
Where are?
Extra silly cows.
It is never.
all right then. They are extra silly cows. Do you know anything about the Rainbow Worlds?
Heavy space
Planet bodies with many
colors.
Oh.
from the
Extra silly cows.
sometimes
Old toys.
are there, but never always.
The word old toys, I think we can all imagine what that means. It's artifacts. Okay. It's fun that the Rainbow Worlds are full of many colors, and indeed, that's the same word in the Oars book as well. Can you tell me anything about the Eternal Ones?
You are,
Crumple.
you are.
Silly.
Is this happy? No.
Okay.
I cannot.
Spit.
These words with
Campers. Campers.
will change together, and then what? All will be aware.
Okay.
If you are,
Campers.
you will enjoy
The change.
no more
Sad, lonely bubbles.
after.
Party time.
Okay, so you can't tell me now because we're gonna figure it out later, I guess? Is the implication? Like, we'll all become psychic and we'll become like the Oars? What? That's weird. Okay, so like, there's a couple of things that's weird about them. First of all, they're kind of like a hive mind, but they seem to be individuals as well. They are apparently projections from a parallel dimension of a single entity called the Oars, which it calls as little fingers. The universe is a wild place. All right, thanks for your time.
This is too joke. Time is not from oars to you, I am sure.
Okay.
We are all in the.
Now space.
True.
It is.
Happy spices.
Why are you there? Of course, because also the oars are in the.
Now space.
It is a pleasure.
Okay, wait, I have some questions. Okay, can we ask anything else?
You are asking us about the many? I am giving you.
Good news.
We talk again about the many
Pieces.
and.
Special things.
Okay, that's the end of it. Okay, Kyle.
This is too joke.
I could do this forever. There are some specific lines that they say later in the game that I just like. There's some just like classic fucking earworms. All right, thank you for the information. Bye.
Yes, we do. Goodbye is the.
Game.
Hello, I am only joke.
Okay.
It is funny enough. Do not forget to.
Enjoy the sauce.
I will definitely enjoy the sauce. Thank you. That's whew. Plus, they give me a lot of ships too, man. I have no idea if they're any good, but I guess we'll find out. If I remember correctly, the Oars. Huh, interesting. They've colonized a planet they don't even like to live on. That is so weird. But okay, maybe they don't like it anywhere. Hey, Britannicus is here. Hey, buddy, welcome to the stream. Oh man, they just started. Okay. Oh, and they only have 40 people. Right, so they're gonna be falling behind a little bit. We don't need them to make fuel then. Don't bother with ships either. I guess just like. Oh.
Captain, the debris is from a Supak ship. There are numerous entry holes burned into the hull fragments. It's clear that the Supak ship was utterly destroyed. We see no trace of survivors or even Supak seeds.
Well, there you have it, folks. I appreciate your efforts.
Yes, sir.
Well, there you go. Anyway, it's gonna be a while before these guys get their act together. Let's have them building away. I'm not quite sure how it works, but I'm assuming that every species has its own rate of replication, or multiplication, as it were. Reproduction. I assume that's the case, but I have no idea what they are. I don't imagine Oars reproduce even at all, but at some point their numbers will grow. I would have to assume. Anyway. Well, we'll leave him to it. Again, we don't actually have a landing pod. So if I understand correctly, we're not actually able to do any research right now because we actually need pods for that. So there's no point attacking this. I want to find out what this anomaly is, and I'll just have to remember to come back to it when I finally get landing pods. That's when shit will really hit the fan. But for now, we will bid this quasi-space adieu. All right. Let's get out of here, Scoob. Oh, wait. Oh, we're in quasi-space. Sorry. Mullifon. Oh, interesting. I thought we went to Nyx. I guess we kind of jumped around. It's kind of like we jumped in front. Oh. Okay. So that's, I think everybody... Yeah. That's all of our sentient races, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let's talk to ICOM, actually. I'm curious what ICOM has to say. ICOM. What's up?
ICOM online.
What do I do now?
Removing the incomprehensible Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak drones from friendly territory will allow our colonists to gain a firm foothold in the Kasari quadrant.
Fair. Okay, bye.
ICOM offline.
All right. That's not super helpful, but okay. So yeah, so basically we're going to have to wait for one of our colonies to start building pods. My best bet is actually formal halt, I think. I think so.
How may the Utwig assist the glorious captain?
What do you know about the Eternal Ones?
The Ultron says even the precursors trembled before the horror of the Eternal Ones. Sub-Proctor Filbert, in the Relations with Humans department, informs me that this is going to seem painfully cryptic to you. I hope you understand.
Sorry, what did you say?
The Ultron says even the precursors trembled before the horror of the Eternal Ones. The Eternal Ones factored heavily in the disappearance of the precursors.
Gotcha.
Sub-Proctor.
Right. Keep up the good work, buddy.
The Ultron's coruscations indicate that your future actions are laced with great potential. Proceed with our heartiest endorsement.
I mean, that seems to be the name of the game, isn't it? Potential. I think we heard a sound. Yeah, so they already made 2 pods for us. Okay, no need for this much fuel. Ships are cool. Makes lots of ships, please. You're still building stuff. That's awesome as well. Yeah, seems good, actually. I like this setup quite a lot. What are we building? We are building another fuel factory, I guess? Ah, another refinery. Understood. Okay. And then once they finish that, then they'll get to the research base. Okay. At least we have some pods. That's good. That means we can already start jumping around. Oop.
We've determined that the Mycon were created by the precursors to perform terraforming duties on a vast scale. The Mycon were also charged with stabilizing planetary crusts during the galactic devastation that followed in the wake of these mysterious Eternal Ones. The precursors wanted the Mycon to last beyond the time the precursors go away. So they genetically engineered the Mycon race to be born adult and undergo no childhood development. The Mycon could manipulate their own genetic material to accomplish specific tasks, but have no possibility for the kind of random mutations that can allow a race to develop on its own. If they could develop normally, they might die out, and the precursors needed them around too much for that. But ironically, that caused the Mycon to be unable to fulfill their precursor potential.
Well, yeah, because they're stuck genetically. That makes sense. All right, keep up the good work. I don't know how you found all this out, but cool.
Whatever you say, sir.
Okay, well, we now know one more thing. Yes, I know they're complaining. Jesus. I swear I'm going to go there and find nothing. Okay, well, now that we have some pods, which means we can do some digs, let's go... Yeah, let's go back to Nyx and take care of this anomaly, for example. While we're waiting for research buildings. Same as before, yeah.
Inversion 982.
All right, let's test out some of our new ships here. I want to check out these Ors ships. I forget what they do. All right, nice forward attack, pretty good. And I have no idea. It doesn't seem like they have a secondary fire, do they? Doesn't seem like it. Shit. Go! Don't suck me! Damn it. I unloaded at the wrong moment. They don't seem to have a secondary fire. I mean, they're okay, but I could do better. I'm just gonna unload as much as I can. That's alright, we'll be burning through quite a few of these. Alright, see if we can land a good shot here. I'm trying to get close. I mean, they're pretty fast. You may have noticed that it's really hard for me to land a shot. There we go. Let's get volley. Oh shit! Oh shit! The planet! Ah! Don't suck me! Oh man. But yeah, it's the controls are really finicky. Really hard to land a direct shot. Well, anyway, let's go dig it up. Chmer, please. Thank you. We got another artifact. A fact of art. Okay, was there... I think there was an artifact in there as well, was it not? No, there wasn't? No. Oh, there was one here, okay. I thought so.
Inversion.
Yeah, let's just burn through all these. Up! You won't get it to me that easily. Shit. Oh! The secondary fire changes the direction of the... Oh, I see. So we can, like... We can make it so that we shoot backwards. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Okay, hold on, hold on. I may have spoken a little too soon. But how do we... It doesn't seem to... If I hold it, it doesn't seem to work. I don't get it. Oh, I get it. There we go. So now we shoot backwards. Okay, you know what? That's actually kind of cool. I figured it out. Look at that. I mean, we're still getting hit a little bit, but I like the idea that if we can, like, lure them to chase us. Nope. Chase me. Come on. You wanna suck me? Yeah. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. Oh, fuck. Right into the ship. Just like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, shit. I mean, it kind of works. But that's interesting. Yeah, it's one of the only ships where you can actually change the direction of fire manually. That's pretty cool. All right, let me show you the Spathy ships. Speaking of shooting backwards. We're great at running away. Oops. Dignified. All right. Hunams, do your thing. Get more old toys. Okay, who else is likely to have already start? I guess we can go to Helios. They probably have a lot of fuel and also maybe some landing pods already. Let's go back to the Hunams.
Hi, Captain. How can we help?
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Talk to you soon, Captain.
Yeah, we don't need Earth cruisers. Oh wow, you haven't even built a starbase yet. Well, good. Actually, well, make a few. Yeah, yeah. You have built... You have started building landing pods, but you haven't made one yet? Seems like it. Okay. Well, now that we have the landing pod factory, I guess... It'd be nice to... There we go. One landing pod delivered. Excellent. Thank you very much. That's all I need for the moment. Nobody's built a research station yet. I'm guessing it's the last thing on the tech tree. I would have to assume. Wait, is there anything anomalous here? I don't think so, right? We already cleared it out, yeah. Alright, well I guess while we're waiting for the... while we're waiting for someone to build a research station, we can go exploring. There's one more place that we should go to. Which, a place called Izanagi. Now why, pray tell, when I want to go there? Well, you wouldn't believe it. There's somebody here. Let's say hello.
What do you want? Tell me why you were bothering us immediately.
Pretty please.
Well, dinner's here. Let's... we are humans from Earth, of the League of Sentient Races. We come in peace. How may we classify you, fellow sentient?
Why do you think we wish to be classified by you?
I swear this guy sounds like Mr. Krabs. Now that I hear it, it's just like, it's a one-to-one. Well, we can set up a peaceful dialogue, leading to the alliance and trade.
Oh, such a kindly invitation, dear friend. We are touched.
But we do not require your kindness.
Okay.
You think we need to take charity off of you?
Oh, no.
Your scraps of kindness. We need none of it. We are the great Viro Ingo.
But it is thoughtful for you to ask, nonetheless.
Well, that's what I am, is thoughtful. Viro Ingo, huh? It's a cool name.
Who asked you, vicious human from Earth? Did I ask for your wretched opinion?
Still, it is nice of you to say so. Actually, we've always been sensitive about our name.
But I care not what you think.
I see. This may be a mistake, but I offer you membership in the League of Sentient Races.
I laugh at such an offer.
Yet I am touched at your heartfelt overtures. I abase myself for such wicked scorn.
That's all right, you know. Some of us are bipolar. I totally get it. So you'll join up?
Join you? I'd sooner tear off my carapace and sear my sinews in the glare of an unshielded pulsar. I ought to blast you to pieces where you stand.
Okay. Can I just talk to the friendly one?
Thoughtful of you to notice my amiable manner.
Brrr, insulting Earthling! I have but one voice. Are you accusing me of some derangement?
No, I would never. Of course not. So, are you joining us?
Join you. Join a creature so genetically dainty that you wear your spongy, pulpy flesh on the outside of your bones instead of the inside of your bones.
Well, you know.
Your guts could be safe. Never.
It's true.
He's
got us there.
I do not wish to offend. 1,000 pardons.
Exoskeletons are pretty cool. The only way to not offend us is to join us.
You think we care about offending you? You interior skeletal creature. You're wrong.
Alright. I mean, if you join us, we can help you travel between other solar systems, and we can protect you from the evil head. Okay, so this is kind of, This is a little game breaking. We're not supposed to learn about the hegemonic crux until a little bit later. This is, Well, we found our first piece of bad story scripting. Damn. We'll learn about the hegemonic crux later. Let's see what they say.
My crew are all linking themselves into an elaborate hoop-like formation in order to better laugh at you and heap great ridicule on your protection.
I see.
Please do not hold it against us. But we do not want to be involved in any conflict between your noble league and any of your enemies.
Okay.
Even at the cost of continuing to lack hyperspace. We hope our refusal does not antagonize or insult you in any way.
None taken. You're completely offended. That's okay.
Good. Because we care not what you think.
Sure.
So you see, much as it distresses us to disappoint you, we cannot join you.
That's all right. If you won't join us, how about some answers?
We wouldn't tell you our secrets for all the batter-fried rock larvae on Score.
Scorch is, of course, our beloved homeworld.
I see. Okay, for the purposes of avoiding spoilers, I am not going to talk about the hegemonic crux, just because we're not supposed to have met them yet, so... Spoiler alert. What do you know about the Eternal Ones?
I have no answers for you, vermin. Only scorn. We wouldn't tell you...
Okay. What about the Precursors?
I have no answers for you, vermin. Only scorn.
I see. What about the Rainbow Worlds?
I have no answers for you, vermin. Only scorn.
Oh yeah? Well, what about the loss of hyperspace?
Oh dear, our ships are stuck in space where they were when the great problem occurred. We can't go anywhere.
Though the hegemonic crux has offered to fly us around if we join them.
Oh!
We wouldn't tell you our secrets.
Gotcha. Well, who is this hegemonic crux you speak about then?
Oh, yes? Let me tell you all I know. We know that they are a vast armada from another quadrant, led by vicious, murdering thugs who will stop at nothing to conquer all the gentle residents of the Kasari quadrant.
In other words, they're just like you.
True.
We wouldn't tell you our secrets.
Gotcha. I have no more questions.
Good. Now get out of our space.
Okay, I will leave. I'll leave peacefully, as I came. Goodbye.
That's the last insult we'll take from you, Earthling. Prepare to die.
That wasn't an insult?
Don't try to lie to us. We know an insult when we hear one. Do you think we're genetically flawed?
These are both bad answers. What the hell? No, just nutso.
How dare you insult our genetic heritage? Die!
I just commented on your sanity, not your genetic heritage. Okay, at least we're not actually fighting them. That's good. Good lord. Some people, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Well, at least that goes to show that we have other species to talk to. There's a bunch of other species, some of which are neutral, some of which are aligned with this hegemonic crux that we've been hearing so much about, apparently. Yeah, I guess now it's just time to jump around and see what we can see. Yeah. Because we're waiting for, we're basically waiting for fuel, and we're waiting for ships, and that's all there is to it, really. Well, not even fuel, really. Just we're waiting for landing pods. That's what we need, because we've already used up. Oh, we have one more. We have one more pod. Okay, so we can jump around. Wait, how come we have one more pod? Because we got one from the human place, right? Okay, in that case, let's. You know what? Let's go to Janice and see what the Mycon are complaining about. Maybe they'll tell us this time. Are there any anomalies? I don't think so, right? Oh, there's an anomaly. Oh, shit, okay, right.
The non-steel resources from the womb of the deep children. The non must become void. The non who raid are the Vox.
Oh! I mean, that can't be. Hyperspace travel doesn't work. The Vox are as stranded as you.
Vox are non. Vox raid the deep children.
Okay, I'll look into it.
The non-steel resources from the womb of the deep children. The non must become void. The non who raid are the Vox.
Thanks for clarifying. If you say so, I'll check it out.
Heat crests my pods.
Cool. Yeah, by the way, are you guys a precursor terraforming device?
I am Flu. I attend the birthing nodes. I died yesterday.
Wait, what?
I died in a bright flash.
A convenient source lies beneath the crust.
Oh, it's a different guy. Oh, okay, so the first guy we talked to died 61,000 years ago. This guy died yesterday, apparently. Okay. That's weirder than the other stuff you've been saying.
The Juffawup is strong in this place.
Well, then that's good. You gotta love Juffawup.
The deep children spit.
Right. Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. No need for fuel. Ships are good. Factory's good. Still not making landing pods. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, we are making too many resources. Cut it down. There we go. Right, because we're not making as much fuel, but that's fine. That's fine. We're building stuff. That's okay. It's okay. Let's go check out this anomaly. And then we'll talk to the Vux. Nice. Got a bunch of toys. But yeah, so this is now the other main job that we'll be having, is basically babysitter that fixes up all the squabbles between our different member races. They're going to be at each other's throats for all kinds of stuff, and we have to settle those disputes. Sometimes it's not fun, sometimes it's hilarious. Hey, Vux.
Captain, we want more worlds. We clearly have fewer on average than the other races.
It's true, but that's because you guys suck. The Vux are very understanding. We ask you to be understanding a little longer.
Oh, very well. For now.
Uh-huh. So, what do you know about the Eternal Ones?
Who? What? Please inform.
Good answer. Good answer. Yeah, so the Mycon report that you've been rating them?
Lies! Fallacious lies dreamed up by some barely sentient fungus.
Hey. Hey. They say they saw you, first of all.
It is a vicious lie. There is no proof of this. How could we travel to their worlds without hyperspace?
That is a good question. I mean, that'll do for now, but we are gonna keep our eyes open.
Don't remind me of your dual eye. Never mind. Did you have other questions?
Yeah, I did actually.
Please?
Yeah. The Utwigs say that you are anti-League and they're out to betray us.
Oh, really? And how do they know this?
Never mind how. I mean, if I say the Ultron said so, that's gonna be really bad, right? Never mind how. Are you anti-League?
Captain, you wound me. Here we Bucks have overcome millennia of hating other races. Here we are, far from home. Here we are helping you. And what do you offer us in return? Accusations.
Just answer the question, man.
Captain, we love the League. I would prove it with a big, wet osculation. But you are too far away. We'll be watching you.
Well, why don't I get closer?
Inform the...
All right. Well, at least we asked. Bye.
Later. Later is good.
Later is good. It's a good thing their ships are not that good. Otherwise, I would have been real sad about not using them. This actually looks fine. I'm surprised that the mining. Interesting. They got us a lot of pods. Fantastic. That is very good. A lot of pods. Okay. Yeah, this all seems good. I guess I will, leave it like this, to be honest. This is pretty decent. So my guess is the Vux are getting rides from somebody else who also has warp bubble transport or some other form of transport to get around star systems. That's my guess. Because they definitely would attack the Mycon. I'm not sure why the Mycon specifically, but maybe they wouldn't dare come after us, you know? But anyway. So, where shall we go next? Shall we just jump around? There's another place we can go, I suppose, just to get acquainted with everybody. Typhon 3. If we see Typhon. Where? Oh, there it is. Typhon. Oh.
We've discovered an item that resembles a 20-foot-tall flat spoon. The precursor records refer to this as the plasma regroover.
Ooh.
We have no idea what it does, but the notations indicate that it's important to precursor terraforming.
I see. Well, thanks.
Will do, sir.
You know, here I am trying to explore space and talk to different species, and these guys are just finding spoons. Oh my god! Let's go to Typhon. Let's just... Ooh, we got an enemy. An enemy, even. Well then. Wait, are there anomalies? There are no anomalies. We have encountered an enemy. Let's talk to an enemy. See if we can't make them a friend. Hello.
What do you want?
It's the species on the cover of the game! These are the Harika and Yorn. We are humans from Earth of the League of Sentient Races. We come in peace. How may we classify you, fellow sentient?
You waste our valuable time. Be gone.
But what's the rush? At least tell us the name of your race.
We are the Harika and the Yorn.
Got you. Wait, are you the Harika? And so where are the Yorn?
I am Harika. He is Yorn.
Oh. I see. Ah, yes. How very thoroughly you're chewing him right now, for sure, yeah. Again, guys, prosthetics, 1996. Cut him some slack. So those living Twinkies you are eating are part of your race?
Yes.
Are they sentient?
Yes.
Care to explain that?
Bah. I have neither the time nor the patience to explain it to you.
Fair enough, but this is your lucky day. You get to join the League, and you get to stop eating those little guys. Would you like to join the League?
Your offer does not concern us. We have no interest in your League.
But we're cool. We got sandwiches and punch. You don't know what you're passing up.
We are part of the hegemonic crux.
Oh, the hegemonic crux. They sound like bad news.
We are not a friendly race. We crush all who get in our way.
Well, I admire the honesty, I gotta say. But, like, do you commit acts of genocide or slavery?
Not yet, but we would to end the plague.
The plague? What plague?
I have no time to explain any such things to the likes of you.
You seem to have plenty of time, I gotta say. Yeah, we can help cure the plague, and then you can be our friend too.
You dare mock me while our race dies?
No.
Look at our planets. On all our worlds, the Harika have fallen into comas. Without the Harika to eat the Yorn now breed out of control.
Sorry.
They rapidly deplete the remaining food stocks.
Ugh.
And on many continents, they are beginning to die. Slow, lingering, torturous deaths from starvation. The ground is littered with their corpses, and they die faster than they can be buried. And you waste my time with mockery? Get out of my sight.
It really wasn't mockery. No, I'm serious. We'll look for a cure too.
Your race has the merest fraction of the brilliance of the Dak-Tak-Lak-Pack.
Oh.
You insult us to pretend you can help. You think you are clever, but you are a fraud. This is a trick. A trick to drive a wedge in the crux. To make us doubt.
No.
A whisper of doubt grows into a roar until it is all we can hear. And then we lose our edge in battle. Your trick will not work.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Well, I guess we got a long road ahead. Dak-Tak-Lak-Pack? Oh my god. Oh man. Alright, Sure, I want to stop the Crux, sure. I mean, they sound like bad guys that I definitely know about. But only because I want to help all the other races in the quadrant, in the galaxy.
Your aid is nothing to us.
Well, not yet. Ugh. I know that your deadly circumstances make you dangerous to get near, but I'm still going to try to help you. At least you're not fighting me, that's cool. I appreciate that. Let's get out of here, Scoob. Where shall we go? I guess let's go back to Janice? Maybe the Mycon have something else to say now.
The Raiders return. More harm.
I'll check with the Bucks again.
They must cease existence.
Hold on.
Your dedication is appropriate. If you could encase yourself in the glowing earth without melting, you would know Jufflewop.
Maybe one day. Bye.
Pulsing hot.
Yeah. Well, let's talk to the Vux again. What's up, Mr. Vux? What excuse have you got for us this time?
Captain, we want more.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh,
Oh, that's it? We don't get to the Mycon to say you've been raiding them?
Lies! Please?
Okay, I guess I need to get actual proof of some kind. Alright. Fair enough. Bye.
Later.
Fair enough. Ooh, I'm actually out of fuel. Oh man, I actually gotta refuel. Ooh boy. I guess let's go see what the Spathy are doing. Haven't talked to them in a while.
Hello again, friend Hunam. We make merry in celebration of your arrival. How go your foolishly courageous and noble efforts to save the galaxy? I'm sure
Pretty
you're
well.
doing very well,
Sure.
and can spare some time from dealing death and devastation to any offending races for long enough to have a nice visit. Please stay as long as you wish, and keep your massively intimidating ship in our orbit, fending off all enemies with its mere presence. And while you are here, you can give your dear friend, the Spathy, many more worlds to colonize so we can make more ships and become even safer.
I love being safer. What do you know about the Eternal Ones?
We don't know anything specific. Unless... No. Never mind.
No, hold on. What?
Well, since you asked, Spathy legends tell of an ultimate evil that will one day come and devour the universe.
Okay.
As yet, the ultimate evil remains largely unmanifest, and its powers and exact intentions are still a bit obscure, since it lurks just outside the range of even the most sensitive long-range detectors, which we feel gives conclusive evidence as to the ultimate evil's nefarious intent.
Right.
We once heard a broadcast saying that the Grand Master Planet Eaters were coming to kill us, and we thought that we were actually about to be eaten by the ultimate evil. But it just turned out to be an prank. Too bad that we accidentally destroyed many of our rustic towns in the ensuing mad panic.
Well, I mean, you can't help yourself. You know, it is how it is. Keep up the good work.
Must you take your sheltering, protective precursor vessel away from our skies so soon? Very well, but return soon, Captain.
I would love to. Okay, no need for any more fuel. You're so close to... Wait, you're already building ships. Cool, cool, cool. No landing pods yet. Okay. Well, I guess we don't need that many pods. We're probably going to get quite a few of them moving forward. We only have 7 now. Yeah, I better start building, honestly. Yeah, that seems good. That seems good. Same thing on this one.
Hello again, friend. I'm sure you... Please stay, and while you...
Yeah.
Must you take...
These guys haven't even started yet. Okay, no need for fuel. Let's instead start building. Gonna use up all those reserves. Fantastic. Yeah, I guess leave it there for the moment. Yeah, it's fine. No, sure, as soon as they start building them, we can start getting this stuff. Cool. Well, we're actually kind of running low on fuel. We can go to Arcadia. I have to start being a bit more careful now. But that's fine. That's okay. Ships are the main consideration because I think we're going to be hitting a... Then again, we do have a pretty massive fleet right now, to be fair. Alright, so the one that I wanted to go to was... Enkidu. Enkidu. It's right there, but we won't be able to make it back. And we're quite a bit of a ways away. Well, okay, in that case, it makes sense. If we're going to Enkidu, it makes sense to first fuel up at Arcadia. Also, there's an anomaly there. Let's go fight it. I want some more combat. Get rid of these penetrators, for example.
Inversion.
The chase is on. Yeah, that range is actually not that great, to be honest. Seems good at first, but then... Damn it! How did I miss every single shot? What the hell, man? What the hell, man? You gotta intercept. Intercept! Damn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Oh! Hit a planet. Awesome. Shoot. Man, they are avoiding me like the plague. I guess because they know that I have the psychic powers, so sucking me is actually going to be worse for them. Which means I have to use the planet or something to get myself a... Oh my gosh, you're going to mine me out. I gotta find a way to get close. Oops. Damn. Let's try again. Damn it. Oh my god. This is getting annoying. I almost have the urge to just like crash this ship so I can use a different one. Oh my god. Had a proper chase and we blew it. Did I miss the shot again? No way. Oh, no. Yeah, we're actually gonna get blown up before we... That's fine. That's okay. Landed a few shots. I can live with that. Oops. Not a great start. Shit. I lost my momentum there. That was dumb. Oh. Not a good ship. The penetrator is not good. Alright, let's... Against these guys... It makes sense to bring them closer with the Chmer, I think. But I'm gonna go Spaffy instead. Let's see if we can out-coward the cowards. Oh, they want to suck me. We can force them into a chase. Yeah, you want to suck me? Yeah. Damn it. There it is. And that's how it's done. Phenomenal. Who names? Do your thing, please. Thank you. Let's talk to the Pakunk and get refueled.
I am filled with love at the sight of you. Perhaps we can converse together, or just coexist for a few special moments.
I would like that. I vote for conversing.
How may I enlighten you at this moment, Captain?
What do you know about the precursors?
Although some believe that we Pakunk are the precursors, we always shake our heads in that delightful way that makes our necks feel such a nice stretch and say, if we were the precursors, wouldn't we know about it?
Maybe.
Though perhaps the precursors were our spiritual forebears, we still feel the ripple of their greatness on the celestial winds. The precursors became sufficiently enlightened to know that all their great creations did not bring them salvation, and progressed to another configuration of being.
That sounds about right. That sounds about what they would believe. What about the Eternal Ones?
We have never met them, but I have a vision of them.
Right.
I see these eternally dark voids emerge from a dimension beyond dimensions to feed upon us all, and leave the cosmos devastated. I see you standing at the hub of an endlessly revolving wheel of light. Each light is a star. I see you shake your infinitesimal...
Right, we've seen
I
this
see
before,
you employ many gadgets of ancient...
It's okay. We're gonna try our best. Alright, catch you later. Duty calls. And I'm pretty sure we got a hell of a lot of pods. Yeah, we got so many pods now. We got 23 pods. We don't need any more pods. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, interesting. We can't actually have 0 people at the starbase. They have to make ships no matter what. And they're out of things to build. And they have a research station? Hot dog. Let's start researching. Let's go. Oh, we can't. Precursor. Okay, fine. What about this one? Could be called an ebon hinge. Okay? Research. Loading. Loading. That takes a lot of resources. Damn. Alright, so what did it do? What did it do? What did it do? Enables the production of Chmer ships with a faster turning rate. That's how you do upgrades for ships. There it is. We gotta find these. Okay, and that's actually a really good one as well, because we love our Chmer ships. Next. Tell me what this one does. Enables the production of ore ships with a larger crew complement. Okay. More health, I like it. What does that one do? Man, we are just burning through these resources. I guess they made one more pod. Pekunk chips have a much larger crew complement. Okay. That actually might make them viable. Well, their firing rate is still kind of bad. The range is not good. Alright, let's research this one. It makes sense that the colonies that I don't want to build ships are going to make fuel instead. And I guess also be research stations. That makes sense to me. Spathy ships with a higher maximum thrust. Nice. That's very good for them because they love running away. I wonder if that's retroactive as well. Probably not. It'd be cool if it were, but I doubt it. Then again, maybe the game designers didn't have enough space to account for two different kinds of ship configurations. Jesus, man, these guys won't stop complaining. Oh, man. Cyrene ships with faster energy regeneration. They did not need that at all, but okay, fine. That is not the thing they needed. Alright, was our last old toy.
It looks like the gibberish spoken by the Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak drones is not gibberish at all. It looks like a language.
Oh, really?
These Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak may be sentient after all.
Well,
We
hot
found a
dog.
rudimentary language key. We'll install it in your ship, and you can test it the next time you talk to the Dak-Tak-Lak-Pak.
Excellent work.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Well, next time we see them, I guess we'll get to conversing. But first, ooh. What does this one do? Urquan ships with a faster firing rate. That's great. That's very good. What is this thing? Translation device. Without it, it'd be unintelligible. Cool. Well, now we can talk to some dudes. But I think we will do that next time. I think that's enough for now. As much as I'd like to go to meet some other races, I think it's time for us to call it a day here. Enkidu will be our next stop. I'm sure we'll have all kinds of fun then. But for now, at what time actually? What's day 93? So we've already spent 3 months and gotten pretty far. Hey, the real Krish is here. I've been smashing bugs and Helldivers. Yeah, I've been kind of on the fence about getting that game. By the way, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, buddy. It's... I don't know about that one. Honestly, the gameplay feels kind of slow to me. I don't think I'd like it that much. I've been playing this masterpiece of a game called Star Control 3, a game that was published in 1996. And this save will be called... It is Too Much Fun. Silly cow. Yeah, it is too much fun. But it is too much fun, my dear friends. We're going to have to call it a day here. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being here. Until next time, on our quest to save the Kisari Quadrant. I don't know if it's like the entire galaxy, but at least this quadrant. Anyway, that's it for the YouTubes anyway. But yeah, no, I should definitely be wrapping up soon. Thanks for joining us, but you came at the end of our streamerino. Normally I stream for a bit longer. I usually like stream for 3 hours, but this time I'm gonna have to end it a little early. Sorry. That's just how it be. Gotta wake up pretty early tomorrow, so I gotta give me some sleep. But tune in next Monday when we will continue this adventure. I'm supposed to have the next episode of Name That List this Friday, but I'm not gonna be able to do that. That's just not gonna happen at all. I got too much on my mind, I got too much on my plate, so we're gonna have to skip a month, unfortunately. Hopefully next month I'll have something good for you, but this time, no Name That List episode, unfortunately. That's just how it be, sorry. Sometimes life gets in the way. But, we'll do something on Friday. We'll figure it out. We're smart. I'm sure we can handle it. In the meantime, though, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening and or day tomorrow. Hope you wish me luck, because I'll be doing something that I am deeply afraid of. But, fear is the action killer. It is how it is. All right. Good night, everybody. See you next time. Been fun. I can never, It's so gratifying to see you here the whole time, Dax. Until next time.